Okay, another video. So today we have two boxes. The two boxes are very related, they're from the same drop. You can see they're actually both open. What happened is I started recording and my phone died. So I've just charged it for a bit and then started again. But either way, I'm gonna open this one first. I'm gonna show you guys this one first. So before I open these, huge shout out to the dude, the goat, Harden the Paint, Alex Harden over in Lubbock, Texas, who sorted me out the alley-oop on these. He knew I wanted them. He went in with the same size. He got them and then he sent them to me. So this is a retail W, and it is the A Ma Maniére Air Jordan 2. So I have now completed the pack. I have all three, which is amazing. It's the only one I managed to get for retail though. Although having said that, I copped the threes before the Maniére hype, and the ones for the first 2 weeks were actually pretty cheap. So I scooped the ones up while the price was still good as well. I actually haven't checked back to see, but yeah. So yeah, for me, A Ma Maniére has just become one of the best Jordan brand collaborators. For me, they're up there with the likes of Union, Travis, and Off-White. And I'd actually say I'm gonna make some posts soon where I kind of compare those big four brands. And for me, A Ma Maniére holds their own. So okay, enough lollygagging. Let's get into the box. So we have the typical plastic sleeve with the A's on it. I've got a few fingers under there, you can see what I mean. And actually one small little change that I've noticed, they only one side has this flat. The other side is just completely flat. On the ones and the threes, they had it on both. But so obviously that's a tiny point. It's the typical, I think this was the original OG 2 box, which like flips up like that. I'll show you the sizing and everything. So I've done TTS here, men's 12, UK 11, and it's Sail Black Burgundy Crush, which is the colorway. I just looked at the ones, and the colorway there is Sail Burgundy Crush, so very similar. So if we flip this lid open, the first thing that you see is the inside. It kind of looks like the Union paper, not in terms of like image for image, but in terms of the vibe that you get from it. It kind of like it reminds me of that. And see, MJ is wearing the 2s, and then you have A Ma Maniére rounding here. Just nosy this back up. So you have a hang tag. It's like a hard metal hang tag, and you can see A Ma Maniére. Again, it's in that Burgundy Crush colorway. Open this up. So here are the shoes in their Jordan 2 glory. Just going to plunk them down. Oh, you got the paper, same paper, the same A paper, same design as what we see on the plastic sleeve. And it's, I guess, just adds to that kind of premium touch to them. So yeah, these are the shoes. So just kind of working across the colorway, we have a similar sail, like a kind of cracked sail upper across them, and then all the lining work is all in this Burgundy Crush color. As you can see, the kind of underlying here all the way through, and then you have this black python across the midsole going right up to the top at the front. So I was really happy they included this. Small touch, but for me, the sail on the front of the midsole, it's really on the outsole, but it kind of comes up onto the midsole. It's a really nice touch. And yeah, and then they have, so we work all the way to the back. Unlike the other 2 pairs, there is actual visible branding. The 3s obviously have the A on the tongue. I don't think the ones have any at all, but here we have this, again, this burgundy, and then you have this kind of like, it's a very, like a see-through kind of smoky cream plate on here. And then we flip to outsole, typical Jordan 2 thingamajiggy. You have the size on the outsole, You have the burgundy, the sail, and then the black. As you can see, 2 sets of laces. These laces do not feel as premium as the laces on the ones. I am going to put the burgundy laces in, almost 100%. I have the burgundy laces in on my ones. I'll be doing the same here. So the first thing I'm going to do is compare these to the ones. So I'm just going to take this side out and bring the ones in so you can see them next to each other. I haven't tried the 2s on yet, so in terms of like sizing, how good a going TTS was, I don't know just yet. But I don't know. I don't imagine that they're anything different to any 2 I've worn before. Yeah, I can, I guess, give an update as I'm editing this video. So yeah, I guess like to just get into the detail here, the cracked sail leather I talked about before, very prevalent on both shoes. It is more cracked, I would say, on the ones, slightly less on the 2s. And like comparing the 2 next to each other, it reminds me of, you do actually have some A Ma Maniére branding on the one. Forgot that on the tongue. Yeah, so, but it's much smaller and much less visible. So yeah, what I was just saying is that like, so I was listening to a podcast a few weeks ago. I think it was just before the 2s loaded up onto the A Ma Maniére website, or the kind of section of the website to sell them. James Whitner was on a podcast and he said that these 2 were supposed to release as a pack, so like together. And I'll pop up an image up here, but in my head I was like, oh, I'm guessing a kind of double fold-out box, like the Countdown Jordan packs of past. And I think that would have been super cool if they had done that. Imagine like one huge box, like the entire screen, and then like flaps that fold out, and then you get both 1 and 2 in there. That would have been really cool. So yeah, that's kind of like I guess the comparison. The burgundy. See if we can get this here, and the color. The burgundy and on the 1 and on the 2 are basically exactly the same. So put this back down again, and we're going to come back and compare with the 3. I don't know why I've chosen. Oh, I chose this shoe because it has the A that I mentioned before. So there you get the A from A Ma Maniére with that kind of slightly diagonal piece, which is one of their trademarks. So I haven't done a left and a right. I've done both left sides for the 1 and the 3 comparison. I guess because like the 2 colorways are not actually particularly similar. This is much more like a light gray, a kind of buttery yellow, and then this mauve type of color. I'll just check the colorway. They don't actually have any mention. It just says it's light gray and white on the box of the 3s, but it's a mauve. It's a kind of brownie purple. But yeah, I just kind of wanted to show them next to each other as a bit of a comparison. And again, image up in here, but there's rumors of a 4. I think James has actually confirmed there will be a 4. I want to say it's going to be in fall, so in autumn this year. Obviously I don't know anything, but my prediction would be that, you know, if the 1 and the 2 were supposed to be in the Airness pack, the 3 and the 4, maybe it would be this, based on this colorway, and the image popped up there shows someone's made it up. It's like a mock-up of the 4 in this 3 colorway, in this Raised by Women colorway, and that will be a top 5 for the year, all hands up easily for me. Like no question, it's going to be in that top 5. So yeah, so that's the shoe. Let me get these off to the side, and I'm going to bring in the other box. So yeah, the other box is a pair of shorts that came in the Jordan 2 drop. All the rest, as I said, I already opened the boxes and then my phone died, so it's all of the boring bits already been done. So I've also I was actually initially like really worried about the sizing on there because I mentioned in the last video, I'm going to do a shorts sizing video soon. It's generally quite difficult. For the most part, I'm a large or an extra large. Some random brands, a double XL is all that fits me. So yeah, I think clothing companies really don't help in that they make it so bloody difficult. But yeah, these are, I'll show you here. This is like, if you've ever worn a pair of satin Jumpman diamond shorts, they're called. These basically look very similar from like a I guess like the layout perspective. They have that diamond, and you can see up here you have the Jumpman and then A Ma Maniére writing. They have burgundy on burgundy. Never thought I'd say that in a sentence. Roses. So they're covered in roses, and it's part of the Airness piece. Like a lot of the marketing they did was with roses. So you can see here. Let me bring this up. Hopefully you can see that there's like a rose, and there's like a bunch of them. They're basically all over the shorts. And then the other little aspects, you have this flat drawstrings, the A Ma Maniére logo on one, and then the Jumpman on the other. They have a popper again with A Ma Maniére on there, and then a zipper. So you see they zip up and down. And I will be, as I said, I will be comparing these to at least one pair of kind of each type of shorts that I wear. So they'll be compared to Fear of God, they will be compared to Mitchell & Ness Swingman, and they will be compared to regular diamond Jumpman. And I'll also be bringing out some Pakistan shorts, some like smaller inseam ones that kind of probably come up to about here, just to show that as well. And also the Kith shorts from the last video. And then you have some more Maniére, so Airness by A Ma Maniére for Air Jordan, signature zipper with the little Jumpman on the zip. So let me lay these shorts back down here again, get them in the right light. I can compare, or put the twos next to them. As you can see, you know that this color and here, that's a good match. Similar, I'm thinking also that's a good wear. You know, as I said earlier, it's supposed to be a pack, so should really go either way. So yeah, that's the review. Hope you liked it. I'm super happy with both the shoes and the shorts. As I said, I was really worried that the shorts were gonna be huge, because I did go in an XL. All of my diamond Jumpman shorts are XL, so that's why I went XL. And actually I did slip them on. As I said, I shot the video, it died. Tried them on, and they are actually they run slightly smaller than regular Jumpman shorts. So I'm happy that I got an XL, because it basically fits me somewhere between a diamond short and a Fear of God short. And I didn't want these to be huge, because you know, if I'm pairing them with twos, I did not want like big shorts, then my legs, and then generally quite a big silhouette for the shoes. I kind of wanted it to be, you know, that more kind of thinner aesthetic. So yeah, that's the review on them. As I said, keep your eyes open for the sizing video. I will be posting that up soon, and it'll have everything you need to know about kind of all the shorts that I wear. So over and out.